Hello, I am Lyd and welcome back to my channel. It has been a while and I apologise for that, however life kinda got in the way and it was stuff that couldn't be helped. Anyway, as long as I upload this in time, it will still just about be June, which means it's Pride Month, and that means loads of pride parades all over the world, which is awesome. A bunch of straight people ignorantly saying, but what about straight pride? And even this year creating a straight pride, which is not so awesome, and a load of companies putting a rainbow flag on their logo, and it's this last one we're going to talk about in this video. So it's Pride Month and companies from YouTube and Disney to Absolute Vodka and Budweiser have all put pride flags on their logos and or are selling pride related products. Now on the surface this looks incredible. After all, it was just a few decades ago that people in the LGBTQ+ community had to hide who they truly were for fear of losing everything. Surely it's progress that now companies are trying to appeal to and embrace the community. But today we're going to dive a bit deeper. Is this truly support these companies are showing, or is it simply an opportunistic marketing scheme? To answer this question, we have to look at a company's track record. For example, when it comes to YouTube, many people have criticised their rainbow logo as them saying, look, we support you, but not actually putting that support into practice. As an example, many content creators on YouTube have reported that their videos have been demonetized or restricted in some ways just for having words like trans or gay in the title or tags, even if the video is completely PG. For further evidence of YouTube's tepid support for the LGBTQ+ community, just look at their confusing and non-committal initial response to one of their content creators being constantly called a lispy queer by another creator. A link to more information on that will be in the description. But why would companies even think that showing support for Pride would help their business? Well, the WWD reported that a YouGov study based on nearly 4,000 American adults found that 24% of people overall claim to be more likely to do business with companies known to be LGBTQ friendly. And these numbers rise significantly when you break it down to people identifying within the LGBTQ+ community, with it rising to as high as 74% for self-identifying gay and lesbian individuals. For some companies, it's clear that Pride is just a marketing scheme. For example, Forbes created a list of 9 companies, these being AT&T, UPS, Comcast, Home Depot, General Electric, FedEx, UBS, Verizon and Pfizer that all had Pride-specific logos. However, together these companies have donated a total of nearly $15 million to anti-gay politicians. This is tokenism at its finest. It's easy to support the LGBT community by simply not donating to politicians who seek to hurt the cause. However, these companies have found that it's even easier still to slap a rainbow on your logo and call it support. So can Pride Month be done right by companies? Well, yes, I believe it can. But how? Well, it starts with that track record we talked about earlier. To support the LGBTQ+ community, you have to do it all year round, not just in June. This can be as simple as not donating to actively harm the community, and maybe donate to an LGBT charity instead. Secondly, doing this right means using your campaign not just as a marketing scheme, but as a force for good. Maybe by donating a portion of the proceeds during this month to LGBT charities. This will mean you're not just slapping a rainbow on something and calling it support, but you're actually putting that support into action. If you want to go the extra mile, reach out to LGBT people themselves or charities and ask them how you can help during the month or even all year round. This will result in a win-win for both of us. You get the extra marketing you so desperately crave, and we get real support and real allies.